That was a pretty miserable night.
Great day so far.
I didn't stay warm at all.
Great conditions.
I never usually have that problem.
So far, so good.
Got very little sleep last night.
Should be a good time.
So, good morning.
Well, well, well.
Got another good one for you today. Heading up to Mount Sunapee. And then we're going to Lake Solitude, an Alpine lake. Mount Sunapee is about 2,500 feet. So not the biggest mountain, but what makes this trip special is Lake Solitude, the Alpine lake. We're going to be tenting, camping right next to that. The low is supposed to be around 20 degrees tonight. And we're going to get there pretty early, I'd say. Normally when I backpack, it's like I get to camp, it's late, I go to bed. This is like the first trip I've ever really done where we're going to be there with hours to spare. So we'll have to find a way to keep ourselves busy. I tell you what, it's taken me a long time, but past 3 or 4 years I've been getting into winter backpacking. It does have its downsides, but it has a lot of great upsides too.
What is it, like 5 pounds? It's less than a gallon of water, the weight.
What, the snowshoes? My pack's probably pushing close to 30 pounds of water and food. Definitely on the heavy side. What year did you do the Long Trail? So we made it to the top of Sunapee. There is a ski resort at the top, so it was pretty busy. Good place where you can grab some food, actually. We cameled up. They had water there. That was convenient. And maybe tomorrow we'll grab a pizza on the way out.
Yeah, buddy. Save me a slice of that.
Now that the summit's over, we're on our way to Lake Solitude. Sounds impending.
Lake Solitude's getting some company.
We're post holing. So we're debating snowshoes. We've got less than a mile to go, but we're starting to sink in pretty deep. Oh. Throw it down in the comments. What do you think? Snowshoes? No snowshoes. Less than a mile, but we're post holing.
We get the snow blues without the shoes.
Oh! Whoa. All right, we got ourselves a view here. I'm gonna before I show it to you, I'm gonna let Ekblom give it a scale of 1 to 10. Ekblom, how pretty?
Darn near off the chart. I say it's a solid 9.
Nice.
9er.
are here, baby. Woo! Got Ekblom smashing down some snow for us. Trying to make a campsite here. We're at Lake Solitude. It's completely frozen over. I think we're gonna go trek on it once we're done setting up camp. Maybe it's not really a deep lake. Like maybe it's frozen completely solid.
It only goes down like 3 feet.
Right.
It's all a block of ice.
Well, it's nice to get to camp early and be able to have daylight to do nothing. We have made an executive decision. We're going to start a fire.
That's a true woodsman's hat. He doesn't need a knife. The stick is the knife. Oh, wow. You got good grooves. Well, it's about 9. Fire's about done. I'm tired. Ekblom's tired. So we're gonna hit the hay. Good night. That was a pretty miserable night. I didn't stay warm at all. I never usually have that problem. But I got very little sleep last night. So, good morning. we're pretty much packed up, and we're gonna hit the trail here. Toes are finally starting to warm up, so probably just eat some breakfast and get the F on out of here. So these signs are usually eye level.
Yeah,
So what's that? What do you think? 2 feet, 3 feet?
at least
Jesus,
I get 3 feet.
it's incredible. So I was saying last night was pretty arduous, and it was. I was very cold. I had switched up my setup a little bit. I usually bring on trips like this the X-Therm. And then the boot, I had a second mat that I usually use to go underneath that pad too. I also typically bring a down blanket with me. So I didn't do that this trip either. So I'm like kind of scratching my head right now, wondering why I decided to like sabotage myself. So we're basically done. We're down the mountain. If you have it in your heart, please like, share, subscribe. That would be amazing. Again, I appreciate you joining me on a trip in the great state of New Hampshire. I'm gonna slowly and surely try to put out videos as I do trips and hopefully do a good enough job with them where you might come back.